All right, everyone, you have got 2 name tags in front of you right now and a marker. What I want you to do is I want you to write something you think is true about the person across from you. And then you are going to give them the name tag. Well, we just did this exercise because the world really likes to put labels on us. And what the world does, it'll give us labels based on the things that we like, the things that we don't like, the things that are true about our character, the things that we maybe enjoy doing, like hobbies or sports or things like that. And these are all maybe true things about you, but are they really what makes you you? So when you're thinking about the labels that have maybe been assigned to you by people in your life or the world around you, would you say that those are like what's really, really true about you?
I think that I let what other people say about me influence me a lot, and I try not to, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
But I know that at the heart of everything, I try to use my good qualities and characteristics to define myself.
I feel like everyone wants to say, like, they don't let things define them that other people say, but I believe that a lot of times we do fall into that cycle.
A lot of people think that, like, I have a very bad resting face. Like, I just look mean. And because I don't talk that much at school, people just automatically think I'm mean. And then, like, that's not true. Because, like, I feel like once you get to know me, I'm not mean.
If you had to say what maybe a different or better source for your identity is, what would you say?
I think that you'll find your true identity through Jesus. He's like consistent through everything he says in Scripture, and he's proven that over the ages, over and over again. And if you just lean into his word and lean into his love, then you'll find your true identity through that.
When I think about the fact that God is our creator and our maker, like the one who literally put me together, then the best, most reliable source for my identity is him, because the maker of a thing is the one who gets to define it. So what I want you to do with your second name tag is I want you to look in Scripture and see what your maker says about you, and I want you to create a new label, a new name tag for yourself. And once you find something that your maker says about you, go ahead and write it down, and you can put your own name tag on this time. Now that you have had the chance to look into Scripture and see what God says about you and your identity, tell me what you found.
I found that he said that I am God's handiwork.
Come on.
Just made in the image of him.
Yeah.
That in itself is just amazing.
It's beautiful.
I wrote down the word new because of Psalms 23:3, which is, he refreshes my soul and makes my path clear for his name. And I really like that because whenever you're saved, you are made new through him and for him. Yeah. So then you can go lead people to him.
When you guys were looking through those scriptures and hearing what God says about you and how he defines you, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel good about myself, honestly.
Yeah. It makes me feel like confident in the person who created me.
It's good.
And that I can like hold on to all of those facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me feel good because, like, no matter what other people say about me, that's not who God says I am.
It's like how Jesus says when we step into a relationship with him, it's like being born again. We get to learn a whole new way of life. And the really beautiful thing about that is that it starts with this. It starts with our Creator speaking these things over us and us learning how to live into that new identity that he's given us. So my last question is for you guys, who is someone who can support you in making sure you continue to choose the right labels for yourself?
My family.
My friends.
Yeah.
Definitely my friends.
Awesome.